How's it going, everybody? I'm UrsidaeX. This is UrsidaeUnboXes, and today I have my first ever CSG submission. CSG and CGC, which I just did a bulk Pokemon submission through, are under the same umbrella company. They are just two different branches of the same company. This one is all about sports. So I have a combination here of baseball and basketball. This much baseball, this much basketball. I have everything from this here, like the 1989 Fleer King Griffey Jr. rookie card, to brand new out of 2021 Series 1. So Bowman as well, back to, the premier stock stuff. So we're gonna go through this. I believe this is 51 cards. My Pokemon was 53. I think I removed 2 from this so that I didn't do 2 53 card submissions. So I think it's 51. And I think that's the reason why it's 51, because I saw this and was like, you know what? I kind of want it because the label looks very similar to what the card looks like. But we'll get to that in just a second. Obviously, this is a bulk submission, so this is going to take a while to get back. I actually already have another CSG bulk submission ready to go, and it was because of all of the, what were they, 2021 Panini Don Russ baseball hangers. I have a full submission ready from just those hangers. We're going to talk about some of the Panini ones in here as well, but let's just go ahead and get started. King Griffey Jr., 1989 Fleer rookie. Like I already said, crazy enough card that I have it. Just, it's not crazy expensive or anything like that, but 4 years before I was born, this card was made and distributed, so on and so forth. That's why it's just kind of crazy to me, because it's just such an old card comparatively to the other ones in this set. Because obviously we could talk about 1950s cards and stuff like that, which are big money. But this one here is matte off-centered, or else it would be, getting sent to PSA if PSA was actually open. And you can see how thin this border is compared to this one. This one's not really going to grade too well, but when you have a King Griffey Jr. rookie card, you don't really care. You're just going to submit it, right? So we have that one as well. Out of the pack that I got this one, I got this. And every time I look at it, I just want it to be graded. And it's like father, like sons, Roberto Alomar and Sandy Alomar Jr. Superstar Specials, number 630. My girlfriend is texting me like crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those things. There's a few graded at PSA. None have ever sold. This isn't exactly a card that I want, but every time I look at it, I feel like, this card deserves to be graded. I don't know why. So it's got a rough edge on it, off-centered still. But, it's going to look beautiful once it's encased, and I'm really excited about that. This is where we begin our Panini Don Russ baseball story, is with this Aaron Judge right here. Obviously, in the recent video I put out, we got hollow oranges. This one here is a hollow blue Aaron Judge, which I think is stunning. This is I don't know if I said it in that video, but I really don't like Panini Don Russ cards. I don't like it because there's no logos or anything like that, but with this one here, his chest is turned away, so there's no logo anyways. His helmet, he's looking to the side, so, taking out that logo, half the guys, you hardly see the logo on the helmet anyways. And Yankees don't put names on their jersey, so this just looks like a normal everyday card. Parallel blue, which works so well with the card itself. This swoosh that's going on right underneath him, that's foil blue as well, a hollow blue as well. It just looks beautiful. It looks stunning. And this is a base one. It's not a variation. This is Cody Bellinger. You see it says unanimous rookie of the year. This is a variation, and you can see the black ball. That is variation. And Mondo, variation. And this is what I mentioned in the video before. Well, so there's 2 of the 2018 ones. So this is what I was mentioning with the new ones. It says Bryce Harper on the back. The new ones that we have, what was one of them? Jose Altuve. This is Gigante. On the back it says Gigante as well. This one, it'll say Mondo on the front and Bryce Harper on the back. So they changed that up this year. 2020 could have been different. I don't have any 2020. I have 2018, 2019, now 2021. So I don't have any 2020. It could have changed then, but from my knowledge, they changed it up for 2021. But Mondo, and I have Yeli, Christian Yelich, with these nickname cards. I actually put it in as if the label would read Mondo, because there wasn't an easy way to put these cards in. It was just one of those things. It was like, I don't know if they have had any of these or anything like that, but I put it in as if it says Mondo on the label, on the grading label. So we'll see how they actually come back. I guarantee you that they're going to put Bryce Harper on it, but I mean, front of the card does say Mondo. It is a nickname variation card. They didn't have that as an option, so I guess we'll just see what happens. On to Mookie Betts, 2019 Series 1, Series 2, and I have a series, an update series that is not gold, but is numbered. So to begin, a Boston Red Sox league leaders, Mookie Betts. Not a Red Sox fan. I'm not a Dodgers fan, but I'm a Mookie Betts fan. Great guy, great player. 648 out of 2019. This one is the Series 1 as I was talking about. And I've kept this card in as good a condition as I can since I pulled it in 2019. This is one of those ones that I don't know what I'm going to do with, because I mean, this could gain value down the line or whatever. I would send it to PSA, but PSA is closed, and I would rather get this graded up. If it comes back with a CSG 10, then I mean, I know that I've got a very special card in my hands. I mean, it's special as it is anyways, but I'd have a very, very special card in my hands. So I'm very excited to get this sent away. Mookie Betts, Boston Red Sox. Max Kepler. I specifically chose this one out of some of my other gold ones, 66 out of 2019, Series 2, because Max Kepler kind of has a place in my heart. After I got this as my first ever 1 of 1, the magenta printing plate for the 2020 Series 1. One of my favorite cards of all time for the picture, him rounding the plate as it just says home run behind him, the stands, everything, the angle that it was at. Everything about it I love. And I said it once I saw the card. And so immediately when I opened a tin, just on my own time, I did not pull this in a video. On my own time, I opened a tin, and when I looked, these have rounded edges, and I saw a part that was round. I was like, I got a printing plate, because I don't think in 2020 Series 1 they had die cuts where it was just rounded edges. I don't think they did. Could be entirely wrong, but because of that, that's going to PSA. That's not going CSG. But because of that, I definitely chose the Max Kepler to be one of these cards that's in here. Great card as well. Great looking card. This is the update one. Amir Garrett. Gotta file my nails down in a little bit, but Amir Garrett. This is I believe the Memorial Day one. Number 25, 19 of 25. And I'm not a huge Cincinnati Reds person, but this is the kind of card that you get graded. I don't like, selling raw cards, because fake market and so on and so forth. Being able to get this graded has a bit of authenticity verification behind it, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get this graded. This one's going to be going up for sale. I don't expect it to go for a lot, but I really hope somebody that is a big Cincinnati Reds fan or a big Amir Garrett fan is going to love, cherish, and enjoy having this card in their collection. So this is one of those ones I really hope somebody's going to enjoy once it comes back. Off to Gypsy Queen. 2 Indigos. They are both numbered out of 250. My Juan Soto is 12, and my Nolan Arenado is 248 out of 250. Both Indigo. Nolan Arenado obviously still at Colorado at this point. Beautiful cards. I've always loved Gypsy Queen. It was Gypsy Queen, and it was What's the other one? Allen and Ginter. Those were the two that, like, when I first started getting some baseball cards, those were the two that were out at the moment. And so I kind of have a bit of a soft spot for them, even if they aren't the big ones to go after on when those are being released and everything like that. But back over to Don Russ, the 2019 Yelly. I don't believe that there's a indication on the back for these for a variation, but this, as obviously, is a variation. So really hoping that this one goes well. I mean, monster of a player. Could have had another MVP under his belt if he didn't, foul off a ball into his knee the other year. Did it literally the day before I had a home run challenge card for him. I had it, so if it was like the 21st, I had it set for the 22nd, and then the 21st he injured himself. So ruined my chances. But glad he's playing again, that kind of thing, right? Obviously. Pete Alonso. This is the one I was saying I added it in late, but I didn't want to take any cards out. Mets card, the logo or the label for CSG is green and white, and it's very similar green to this, so it looks like to me. So this is Topps Choice from 2020, and I'm really hoping that this comes through and looks good. This one, I think no matter what the grade comes back as, I'm keeping, just for the look of the card, the fact that Pete Alonso, he's from Tampa, and I got to collect up the Tampa boy, so this one definitely is a like one of the ones that no matter what, it's a personal card. I have 4 Ronald Acuna Juniors from 2020. I have others. I have Rookie Cup collection, Pete Alonso, Vladdy, Tatis from 2020. But what I wanted to do, since I don't know CSG's grading very well, as I do like PSA, because obviously it was my first CSG submission, and I've submitted to PSA since 2016. So these 4, when they come back, there's no subgrades on these, by the way. There's no subgrades. Without having subgrades on these, when these 4 come back, I get to play with them. I get to look and see if I can find what they saw that might have changed up the grade a little bit, right? Because if 2 of these come back as 9.5s, one comes back as a 9, one comes back as an 8.5, what happened? Why is that an 8.5 compared to the 9? Why is it a 9.5 compared to a 9? Why is it a 9.5 compared to an 8.5? But so these 4 going away. Ronald Acuna Jr., I mean, good name, good player. I couldn't think of a better 4-card set that I had that I could send away and use it as a learning tool. That would then turn around and either sell, put in my collection, give one to my best friend, maybe do a giveaway. This is not me saying I'm doing a giveaway for it, but if it comes back as like a 6.5, I might do a giveaway. But at the end of the day, it's a good learning tool, as well as a good player to where I can sell off the card if I need to. I have Alec Baum. If you guys saw the NFT opening, it got me a nice Alec Baum Epic, 0.22% chance at getting that. But these are the 2020 Bowman version. So this is before his rookie year, obviously. And 1 paper, 2 chrome. I'm very, very excited for this. If he's going to keep balling out, these hopefully will be back by the end of the season, and we'll have a little bit of gained value. With this as well, I'm shipping out 4 chrome Sixto Sanchez's, 1 paper, but that doesn't really matter. The 4 chrome here are kind of essentially the same thing as the Ronald Acuna Juniors. I was trying to get more Bowman in it, and I noticed I had plenty of Sixto, rookie year. If he pops off, by the time it comes back, these will have gained a little bit of value and be able to, help me make my money on the submission. We have paper Jared Kelenics. Jared Kelenic is very, very promising. I have a couple of chrome of him. I have a couple chrome parallels. I have a couple paper parallels of this Bowman card right here. But I'm only sending away the paper. The chrome and all that kind of stuff are going to PSA for sure, especially with the promise that, you know, he has for Seattle. It's going to be fun to get those graded. Probably just as fun as it would be for all of my Jason Dominguez's that have been at PSA since July. One Nate Pearson, another Florida boy, Odessa, not Ocala. I always say the wrong one. I'll think it's Odessa, I'll say Ocala. I'll think it's Ocala, I'll say Odessa. So Nate Pearson, Odessa, playing in Canada now. So I know that when he is training, he'll actually come down here to Tampa. So very nice card, one that may be added in my collection. If it comes back as a 10, definitely going into my collection for my collection of Tampa boys, or well, Florida boys, I guess. So it is what it is. On to the 2021 Series 1. These are the 1986 35th anniversary cards that they do. I'm actually working now on a new collection. Nope. Don't know where it is. Don't know where I put them. Oh, there it is. I've been working on this collection here. So getting all of the all of the 35th anniversary Trout cards. There's quite a few of them. So I'm working getting that collection done, but I haven't gotten any of the Trouts for this year yet, but I do have a couple of big name players, a couple of vets. I have a couple of rookies, but the rookies are going to PSA. And so Clayton Kershaw, Big Papi, King Griffey Jr., Giancarlo Stanton, hit a couple of monster home runs recently. Derek Jeter, Aaron Judge. And then as well, the 1952 redo. Aaron Judge. If you get Judge cards, you just got to send them off, right? Juan Soto. Bryce Harper, Mondo. Cody Belly. Manny Machado. Clayton Kershaw. And this one is actually really, really nice. So it's really badly off-centered. If it was better centered, I'd send it to PSA, but it's not. So I love the foil across it. It's a chrome 1952 redo, Mookie Betts in his Dodgers uni. Great photo used, great foil. I'm really excited to see what it comes back as. Obviously, it's not going to be a 9.5, maybe not even a 9 with this off-centering. But I still think that this card holds enough value with the player, the name, that it's worth getting graded. Off to basketball. So you see I've got a little collection here. You kind of seen most of what it is already. But to start out, we do have a 2019, 2020 Hoops Klay Thompson 51 of 75 red parallel, obviously. Soft corners. In my opinion, if there were sharper corners, I would send it off to PSA. But I feel like they have a little bit too soft to corners. It came out of the pack that way. I pulled this one, and so I'm not too excited about this one. But obviously, a Golden State fan, a Klay Thompson fan, basketball fan in general may be very, very excited to have a card like this in their collection. So off to CSG, and I'll be able to sell it as a graded authentic card. I have two of these Lonzo balls that are the winter parallels. I really, really love the winter parallels, especially when you get like the winter purple parallels. I have a winter purple Zion, and those things just look so good. I wish I could have gotten one of these in that purple parallel, given that although it is a Pelicans card, he's still in a purple Lakers uni. And so I feel like that purple winter would look really good, but his brother's popping off. Thought I would get a couple of his cards graded since I have access to them. I don't have a single LaMelo card because obviously you can't find basketball at all. But talking about purple, this is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Lakers. This is actually a purple parallel winter stays. This actually has an image in it of the trophy. It's just with how dark the purple parallel is, you can't see the image whatsoever. Even in person, you can't see the image. I think it's kind of a flaw, but given that, I mean, Lakers and then having that purple parallel, it just works. So off to CSG. Premium stock, Anthony Davis. Can't really go wrong sending away Anthony Davis or Lakers cards in general. A silver scope, I believe it is. Pascal Siakam. Dude won me some money recently. Bruno Fernando. Now, I know that I'm kind of more... I'm going to send rookies to PSA. But I did want to send off this rookie here because I'm doing some premium stock. I don't want to send off my Tyler Hero. I don't want to send off my Zion Williamson. So Bruno Fernando it is. And good looking card. Shows a good photo where he's wearing, a good uni where, it just works. And to end, on the back end, Charles Barkley tribute. Wanted to get one of the, I don't want to call this one an insert because it is like one of the main numbered cards, but I wanted to get one of the different kind of cards in here for the premium stock ones. So the Charles Barkley one was the only one I had that I felt was like worth it with a big enough name. And so when this comes back, hopefully it does pretty well. But if you count out, that should have been 51 if I didn't miscount. And these will be getting sent out here shortly, and depending upon their turnaround times, it should be here maybe even before my stuff I submitted last year to PSA. But I hope you guys enjoyed this submission video. I love you guys so very much. Best luck to you guys. I'm out.